Random rewards are so sweet. Honey's all that I can see. Blame nature, why don't you? I make no apology. I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. I'm not weak or lazy. I'm like electricity on the path of least resistance. Always lies the way for me. I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Dancing Teslas and SpaceX. This techno king is on a roll. There is no shame in his game. He's having fun, he's in control. I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. Go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah. I see stars when I hear Dodge. Forget the moon, I'm off to Mars. Cash is trash, is confetti. So dollar bills can kiss my go dash, 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 dash. Go dash, 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 Doge Daddy, yeah.
Bam! The late adopter. Guys, I can't believe that you actually think, I played Doge Daddy and it's gonna go down. I can't believe you're using me as the opposite indicator in tech analysis. It's not cool, man. It's not cool. Why do you think it's gonna go down just because I played Doge Daddy? Like, can a nut man play Doge Daddy without price going down? Like, I'm just saying. Everybody, welcome to the Bitcoin Daily Show every single 9 a.m. Central European time on the dollar. We do this show because we gotta know what's happening with Bitcoin. It's going down, it's going up, because other altcoins are actually affected by Bitcoin. You're not gonna get rich with Bitcoin, you're gonna get rich with altcoins, but to know, if they're gonna go up or down, we got to know what's happening with Bitcoin. That said, if you're not believer of the full moons, guys, if you're not believer of the full moons, look at this, man. You can see here, down, up, new moon, bam, full moon, bam. I mean, how can you not play Doge Daddy? When you see the full moon, how can you not play Doge Daddy? There are other, very, very bullish signs right now, like this over here, bullish engulfing candle, like in the title. It's bullish, it's gonna push us, like, I don't know, maybe 64,000, maybe, 100,000. This might be, we're gonna see, where the resistance is right now lie, what levels we have to get above. But it does look good, So when it looks good, why not play Doge Daddy? Why not play Doge Daddy? Man, you need to get back doing normal videos. Enough of these live stream. Hey, if you do not like the live stream, what can I say, man? Maybe you're not a live stream guy. But yeah, I should definitely get back to doing the normal videos from time to time, Drums. It took some time to make the moon effect work. Yeah, the moon doesn't always work on the dollar, but this actually came almost on the dollar. I'm gonna show you actually. By the way, before we start, Tor, welcome to the TF Fans Club. Enjoy the green name, enjoy the emojis. By the way, Tor, since you are new here, you gotta pick the coin. So any kind of coin. Any coin you want me to look at, I'll look at it after the stream. Not after the stream, but during the stream, after the BTC stream and stuff like that, So Tor, you gotta pick the coin today. Ron is in the chat, debuting Sasha. Who more is in the chat? Martin is here. Tor, the new guy. Edward, too good. She Nolan is here, our astrology technical analyst. Kelly is here as well. Richard Hay, DJ AV Styling, always on the spot. Sasha Batch, yeah. There we go. I love your normal video. Hopefully get to see you doing some, brother. It will happen, man. It will happen. Eventually it will happen. But these daily streams every single day at 9 a.m. Central, I think they're important, not just important for you guys, but important for me as well, you know, because I like, you know, sit down and check what actually happened. I'm all in on ADA. Okay, man, we're gonna check ADA in a second. Not in a second, but after. Cent is here as well. How, man, how you doing? Yo, TL, yo, Jim. So, what's happening? Beside the moon phase, of course. The moon phase are working as expected. You know, they're pushing us, pushed us down. Right now, getting here and pushing us up. Let's go a little bit back up here. And okay, so we're gonna zoom in over here on the 4 hourly up here, and actually the moon phases came on this drop down here. As soon as the drop happened, you know, that's, you know, the moon flashed, bing, flashed, and then, you know, pushed us towards the upside. You know, it's not always on the dollar, but this was on the dollar. You can see it here on the dollar, so you can technically say that this was some kind of bottom down here, you know, and you know, it hit the button. You know, this moon was actually quite good moon. It was a very good moon. It was very good moon, regardless. Now, I wanted to see this up here. These are some lines that, you know, this line up here. Let's start with this line up here. This is the bullish line. This is, you know, because right now, you know, creating some kind of, you know, down lines. And you have to get back above this and above this line up here as well. So these two lines are broken. These are short-term 4 hourly technical lines. It just show you that, you know, the trend is broken towards upside right now by breaking these two lines. So that's good. That's good. You know, you just want to share that. The downtrend is not yet completed. The fast downtrend, the dump downtrend is completed down here. You can see here when we start going down here, right over here after this move towards the upside, this was actually breaking of the trend. This trend is actually complete. So this big dump, you know, fast dump is finished. But although fast dump is finished, we are not done with this, you know, slow dump. This is the slow dump. And, you know, you gotta break this trend up here to actually finish the slow dump. So this up here, you know, is a slow dump. This is a fast dump, right? This is a fast dump, but this fast dump is finished. But we are still in this slow dump, and we are not yet out of that slow dump. So keep that in mind, that the, you know, slow dump trend line is not yet finished. So you got that together. But this actually looks quite bullish. And why does that look bullish? Let's remove these lines up here. And first thing first, you got this, you know, like the title say, this bullish engulfing candle. Now these candles, you know, just by looking on the candles, these candles are very bullish. And why are they bullish? Because they engulf prior candle totally, like fully, like entire candle is like eaten up, and this is about what we call a bullish engulfing candle. So it just gives you a little bit more bullishness. This move, it just says like the bulls are in control, so you kind of pump up. It's just a small technical bullish indicator. It's not like we are going to, you know, 100,000 right now, but, you know, it is a small thing saying that, okay, bulls do have some money left in the pockets. There's still some fiat money to buy the Bitcoin with and so forth, right? So it is very nice moving, very nice bullish candle. On the dump, let's talk about the dump, guys. Before we move on, let's talk about the dump. Now, the dump was really interesting, and I see a lot of people still calling for one more dump, guys. I see still a lot of people calling for one more dump, and I don't know, guys. I don't think that's gonna happen right now. I think, you know, if you're gonna want to go back to 38K, there should be something like this up here, or up here. I mean, just right now, turning down here. We're gonna talk about these 44 levels that might actually, you know, reject us towards downside, but this looks very bullish right now. This looks very bullish, and this dump down here to the, what level? What kind of level did we get to? We got to 39,600 on the dollar down here, and that's good enough. And I'm gonna explain to you why that's good enough. Now everybody's looking at this 38K. 38K, but I'm saying the 38K is not the real number. It's the 39 actually. The 39 is the real number. I'm gonna show you why. Well, let's go to the weekly time frame, and you can see on the weekly time frame that on the weekly time frame there is no what am I doing? So 38,000 down here. There is not no real. I mean, there is support here, but there is another support before the 38,000, and that's here at 39,000. And this one is also an important level. 39,000, and that's what we are watching. Not only because it's corresponds really nicely with this horizontal support. So there are two supports. 38, of course, it's important, but the 39, that was what we are watching for. But 50 moving average, you can see the 50 moving average is getting right up there between these 38 and 39,000. So there is a lot of support here. We already knew there is a lot of support here. And on this move to the downside, when everybody says one more dump, you know, why should you have a one more dump? You already got very close to that. And right now you're bouncing towards the upside. Like, look at the bounce, man. Look at the bounce on Bitcoin. Look at the bounce. 11.6% bounce. That's nice. That's stupidly nice. That's stupidly nice bounce. That's very nice bounce. Now that said, we did get pretty low on the downside, and we got all the way down. What is the level? 39,600. So people are watching this 28 level. People are watching this 28 level. They're even watching the 50 moving average. They're even watching, but not a lot of people are watching this 39 level. But we are, because we know where the support and resistance not. But most people are watching the 38.7 and 38.2. So I don't know where the 37 is coming from. But people are saying like 38,000. We are going back to it. But we were down, and you know what we always say on this channel. One less dump. When everybody's watching certain level, it doesn't mean that you're gonna get back to that certain level. It doesn't mean that you're gonna dump down to that level, because everybody, literally everybody, they're still calling for 38,000. People are still not done. People still wanted these levels, but they don't happen. They don't happen, and then suddenly price starts rising up here, and all of these people that didn't buy in up here right now have to FOMO in. They have to FOMO. You guys have to FOMO in if you want to get into the price, because right now price is mooning. Price is mooning. It's gonna get you. You're gonna FOMO in, and then it's gonna reverse and dump on your ass. But when everybody looking at certain prices, they sometimes they don't happen. Down here we are looking at some kind of 28 levels, right? We are looking at 28 levels. Now these 28 levels never came. It came pretty close to the 28 levels, but they never came, and then suddenly it turned around from us and went up. So the same thing is happening here, but we were expecting this. We were expecting, we are expecting the 39 level. We are expecting the 39 level down here. We are expecting, we weren't watching 38, we are watching 39 level, and 39.6 is pretty close to 39. So it doesn't have to hit sometimes. When everybody's watching certain level, you can bet your sweet buttocks it's not gonna be hit on the dollar. So this didn't get hit on the dollar, but it came pretty close. So we kind of knew this was actually overbought, oversold on the downside, and it's gonna reverse. We also did some nice trades there, and we bounced towards the upside. So this is pretty legit. I don't think this is just gonna turn down, go down here for you so you can buy back in, down without FOMO in. I'm sorry that's not gonna happen. Unfortunately, I don't see it happening right now. The likely outcome outcome right now is around 44 or 45,000 levels up here. It's pretty close. It's pretty close, but here is the first the first supports are kicking in first here. You can see here on the dollar we are already testing these levels. So we're gonna see if we can actually break these levels. Now we are at first resistance right now, and you know what I say, although people have like to FOMO in just before the resistance hits, and it's not time to FOMO in right now. But although you think that it might you want to buy at 38, I think this was close enough. I see no reason why the price should do this. I see no reason why price should do this down here and then break the resistance. I see no reason. So although I see resistance up here, I see it breaking to the upside. I see it breaking a little bit to the upside, and if you look at the moving averages, let's pop the moving averages, you'll see that all of these moving averages are right above us. So I at least see some kind of move up to the moving averages to get up here, hit some kind of moving averages, and maybe then maybe some kind of pullback down here and then bounce more up. But I don't see any kind of reason to go down here beside, so you can buy in. I don't see any reason. I don't see. We already visit these levels. They big engulfing candle up, bounce off the 100 moving average to the resistance right now. So I'm looking just these moves towards the upside. Now, will they actually happen or not? That kind of depends. that kind of pains. But it is real nice. It is a real nice move towards the upside. It is a really nice move to the upside. But right now we are sitting at a very, very resistance, you know, and it's time to take a little bit slow. It's time to take a little bit slow. Also on the 4 hour, you can see that we are right now climbing the 10 and 20 moving average, which is very nice. So this going to be something like this, maybe some kind of move, you know, back test on the moving averages before we actually, you know, bounce up above the moving averages. But it looks nice. It looks nice. I have nothing to complain about. Nothing to complain about. Also today is Thursday, so we are trying still to climb above this 10 moving average. You can see here we fell through the 10 moving average with the wick almost down to the 50 moving average. So if we get back above some levels up here, yeah, some level above these levels up here, you know, we are still above the 10 moving average. So technically on the weekly time frame we should actually still be looking nice and dandy. Now, you know, for the bullish factor to kick in, there are 2 levels right now. Before it was only 1 level up here at 52,600. You know, we had to get from these levels, you know, up here to get bullish again. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. We went up here to into the resistance of the moving averages and crashed down. But right now there are 2 levels we have to get above. This is this one and this one. So these 2 levels, you know, if you want to get bullish, I think these are the 2 levels you have to get above. Technically 3 levels. You have 3 levels, but I think this 44 might actually be broken. So you got 3 levels right now to break on the way upside to actually, you know, become super bullish. That's the 44,000. That's these 3 resistance line. Then you got 48.4, and then you got a 52.7 or something like that. You got these 3 resistances that has to be broken. And it's only after breaking this last one that we become super bullish. Unfortunately, we're not there right now, and we are right now just, you know, testing some kind of support down here, bouncing up to the resistance. So we have to break back the resistance, you know, to regain back the territory that we lost. But overall, it does look nice. It does look nice. Let's see if there is any kind of divergence here on the daily. There is no divergence on daily. There is no divergence on the 4 hourly. There is no divergence on the weekly. Everything is working actually as it should be working out. Let's look at a MACD a little bit up here and see that up here that we look like on weekly might be getting next week some kind of a bearish cross here. So we don't actually know how this is going to work out. Bearish cross would include some move up to the moving averages and getting rejected down below 38. I think right now on the daily time frame on the MACD, it does not look good either. We are still in the downtrend. But the good news is on the MACD. The good news on the MACD that you can see here that the momentum was being increasing. You can see that these, you know, waves were getting higher and higher. And up here, you know, you are getting also the price moving towards downside. Now, what's happening right now is that this wave is lower than the previous wave, so the momentum is decreasing while the price is going down. This is actually a bullish sign. It says to you that right now the momentum to the downside is kind of, you know, a little bit getting shaked out, and we might, you know, continue making a lower, you know, we might be killing momentum up here enough to make it turn around. So the momentum is decreasing right now the way we see it, because the price is going down, the momentum is going up. So the momentum is good. Although the MACD is going down and we cross the 0 line down here, the momentum is actually changing. That said, the MACD looks fine to me the way I see it. Okay, let's look one more thing down here, and that's the volume. That's the volume. So the volume down here on the dump was quite big. It was interesting volume. But let's look at a weekly time frame up here. Weekly time frame, what's happening? Yeah, it's not telling us much. It's not telling us much. It's kind of going down a little bit sideways. There's no big drop in the volume, but you know, it's weekly time frame. Not much can actually be deducted from that. The danger sign here, I think, is that the volume down here from the dump, it was, you know, it is going down. It is still going. Ever since, you know, the top up here, the volume is being going down. So unless volume can kick in up here, this is the problem for me. On this is monthly time frame, so this is gonna take a while. These moves to upside and hitting back on the support line and going sideways and then dropping. That's what I fear. So you know, but it's monthly time frame. Still like 7 days left for this month to close, and then you got next month and so forth, so forth. So you're gonna see. But right now, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? Let's go a little bit back, and there we stopped. Okay guys, no more technical analysis. Oh, there we go. it worked. It works again. It works again. So what am I looking at? Well, I'm not looking for some kind of big move. Like I said, we got 3 resistances up here to break: 44, 48, 52 to be super bullish. But you know, we are on the way. But right now we had a nice pump. We had hit some kind of support. We hit some kind of 100 support. So I would think that at least that something like 46 levels up here also might be, you know, doable before we get if we're gonna get rejected. So we don't know if we're gonna get rejected or not, but it does look bullish, and we are sitting at a very resistance. So this is the first level to break. May have some kind of a small pullback here before we break it because of the 4-hourly. This 20 and 10 moving average, so maybe something like this up here, and then break to the upside. So we're gonna see how this actually works out. But it looks nice. It looks nice so far. You know, I think we hit some kind of support, and right now we are, you know, slowly moving towards upsides, trying to break these moving averages. Now, one more thing up here. Let me just see, because I'm thinking that there might be some kind of falling wedge. Expanding channel. Oh, this is one. Maybe. So maybe there is there is this falling wedge up here, that right now we go up here and then break out of the falling wedge and then, you know, move to the upside. That might can be it. Now people might be asking, say, but man, you did not use this wick down there. But this is engulfing candle, and you know, you can just remove these candles from your chart. It acts just like a, you know, 1 week. This you know, engulfing candles are wicks. Engulfing candles are technically wicks, so you can just do like something like this up here. Yeah, it's nice. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like we got enough hits on the downside, but on upside 2 hits. I think we're gonna go all the way, might go all the way up here to some kind of resistance, and then see if you're gonna, you know, break to the upside. Maybe something like this up here. Maybe just like this. I don't know. Give or take, but it's nice falling wedge. Now, what are people thinking, guys? What are people thinking? Do you see something I'm not seeing here? How many one mores do we need until people buy in? That's the thing, man. People always like one more dump. When they didn't buy in, there it's like one more dump, guys. One more dump. Nice deal. I spotted the big mama. Dump needs too much time. I can't wait. Don't get too bullish now. DCA, that my rising wedge hourly. There is a rising wedge on the hourly time frame. There's a rising wedge on our time frame. Good call, man. Good call. That said, this rising wedge, like I just said, like we might just pull a little bit back down here to these moving averages, and then go up. Like I just said that, right? So if this is rising wedge, this small rising wedge on the 1 hourly works out, you know, we go down, maybe some kind of 50 moving average down here, and then bounce towards the upside. But yeah, it is some kind of a rising wedge right now on the hourly. People who are bearish will be like BTC at 100, then it drops to 80, then they be told you it's a bear market. Yeah, that's gonna be me, man. That's gonna be, I told you guys, bear market. And the price is like 250,000, dropped from 300. There's so much support for Bitcoin. I can't see anything but upside next couple of months. Where is the support? There is a lot of support, yes, but right now there is a lot of support, and you know, all of that support is gonna get broken as soon as you get below the 38,000. If you get below any, we came pretty close. 39.6 is pretty close to the support down here. So as soon as you break this 50 moving average here, like a lot of that support is gone, guys. A lot of the support right now is gone. So the 50 moving average on the weekly time frame, once you break that, right now around 39,000, maybe next week it's gonna be around 39, 40,000 up here. And once you start breaking that, a lot of that support is gone. You got something here at 32, but you know, it's gonna be looking bad, and you know, already down here. That's gonna look terrible, and then you break this, and then you got like almost nothing here at 25, and then you break that, and then you're getting into this, you know, some kind of bottom down here at some kind of 18, 19,000, maybe even lower, 15,000, who knows, maybe even break the 200 moving average on the downside. But that's terrible, that's terrible. We don't want to go there, right? We don't want to go there. But right now there's a lot of support below us, but all of that support goes out of the window once you break the 38,000. See at 37.5. What? Stanko, why do you see 37.5? Like where does the 37.5 come from? I don't see 37.5. He means support like money support. Oh, okay, money support. I don't see that, man. I don't see that either. I mean, everybody bought. Like the only investors buying is Michael Saylor. What are your thoughts on? I mean, there might be other people buying. I don't look at on-chain analysis, you know. So there might be other people buying, definitely. What are your thoughts on harmonic patterns? I don't like them. They use Fibonacci's, so that's why you never see harmonic patterns on my channel. Number one, they're complicated. Number two, they are you know, Fibonacci patterns. You know, it's you know, the only guy that does. There are two guys that do harmonic patterns. The number one is the you know, Mitch Ray, and the second one is the Bitcoin hedge fund manager. Those two guys do harmonic patterns. Like there might be other guys, but those are two guys that I don't know, and I don't like them. Number one, I don't like them because they are, number one, complicated, and number two, I don't like them because they use Fibonacci numbers. But I do think that there is something to harmonic patterns, especially that butterfly pattern, right? That butterfly pattern, because these things happen very often, you know. But they're using these Fibonacci's to figure out the distances and stuff like that, and I don't like that. But I think that there is definitely something to the pattern itself, but I don't like that they're using the Fibonacci. So I will look into the harmonic patterns. I will look into the harmonic pattern and try to figure it out, because I think the harmonic patterns, you know, they might have something to do with very nice pattern structure of the price, but I don't think the, you know, Fibonacci's are important. You know, I don't think Fibonacci's are important, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. Tila, what are your thoughts about the hash ribbon indicator? It can nicely indeed bottoms. Hash ribbon indicator. That was this hash ribbons indicator. A lot of people have been talking about, you know, buy signal down here. But what we, you know, noticed before is there is no sell signals on the chart. There is buy. There is no sell signals. The only thing you can notice on the hash ribbon indicator is there is no sell signal at all. It's just buy. Buy here, buy here, buy here, buy here. There is no sell. Not one sell signal. So that's only. So you're saying it can nicely indicate some kind of bottom. Well, buy came up here. The bottom here maybe somewhere around here. Like it was also too late. It was also too late. Like you probably use just some kind of MACD to find this kind of bottom. And there are other ways to figure out the bottom, because we are looking at the bottom when it actually happened. You know, so I don't need hash ribbons to tell me the bottom. But the thing about hash ribbons is like buy. In you know, there is no selling. It was only correct when the pandemic hit. It can happen. But you know, you don't need hash ribbons, guys. You need moving averages. You know, that's the only thing you need to find the bottoms, you know, and some kind of support or resistance lines. And we are pretty good at finding super, you know, bottom down here. We are pretty good at we are pretty good at finding bottom up here. I don't know if you remember, we had a live stream. You can go back in time and watch the live stream exactly on the day. This is the one of the first time the live stream came down here. The first time, you know, not the first time. The first time we said like maybe the one last time. After this, you know, we started talking about one last time, because this was something 44.7, and we are watching at 45 or 46 levels up here. We are watching these levels, and we are like thinking like just a little bit more, and even on the live stream it started pumping up, and we said like, that's it, guys, this is the bottom, it's finished, right? So we know where the bottom is. We don't need any kind of indicator to figure out the bottom. We knew the bottom was down here as well, although it hit some kind of 98, but we are looking for one last dump, you know. And you know what happens when one last stuff happens. It never happens. But you know, we learned our lesson. We learned our lesson from over here. We learned our lesson from over here. Now over here, we pretty much on the dollar spotted the dump. Spotted dump exactly at 23.21. We said like, is this dump, guy? Is this dump finished? Because at 11.21 the dump was finished, because on the 1 minute candle actually came up here. I'm gonna show you exactly here. This is 23.90, 23.20, yeah, okay, 23.21 up here. But on this candle up here, we knew this is 1 minute candle. We knew this is finished. Down here, we knew this is finished. And how did we know this is finished? Well, there is other ways to figure it out beside the hash ribbon indicator. We used the moving averages, the overextend levels with the support and resistance lines, and you figure it out. But we also knew it does not have to. It went down far. You can see here it start dropping like crazy down here, and then people are like, it's gonna go all the way down here. It doesn't have to do that. We had our support line. This was pretty close to the support line, and after that, as soon as you get this move toward the upside, like it's done. And then you see what's happening, and then go a little back and start climbing and so forth, so forth. But we knew it was done, so you don't need any kind of hash ribbons or some kind of fancy indicator, This is done by, moving averages, support resistance lines. You can find a pretty decent, prices to hit. Target 36.4. Where do you guys get this 36? Okay, 36, but 30. There was somebody said 37.5. I don't get it. Where do you get 37.5 from? It was only incorrect when, if you're gonna wait for one more dump, you'll form in at top when everybody will say, that happens, Never sell, bro. Last time it flashed, it was around 38k, so is that the bottom? I think people are okay if EMAs are not yet available, but EMAs are available, just use EMAs. Like, the reason people use Fibonacci is because of, retracement, right? So they go from the bottom to the top, up here to the top, and then they look at these numbers, and these numbers signify some kind of support areas. 38, 0.5, 0.68 and so forth. Right now 68, that's 37.5. Maybe that's why people are talking about 37.5, because of Fibonacci numbers, right? From the bottom to the top, let's see it one again. Let's just clean up everything and clear up moving averages to see the lines. So this is the Fibonacci numbers from the bottom to the top, right? That's what people are looking at, and you can see here at 0.5 exactly on the dollar. So people are like, oh man, that's the support line. And right now, maybe the reason people are talking about 37.5, this is actually at 36.8. 36.8. Somebody said 36 point something, right? Maybe that's it. I don't know. But people are looking at these Fibonacci numbers like some kind of a good indication of the support lines. But what I'm trying to teach you is that you don't have to use random numbers to find the supports on the downside. What I'm trying to teach you is we already have the supports. We already have all the supports we need, and those are the moving averages. So the moving averages are the supports, and if you don't have some kind of supports, you just go up in a higher time frame and then you get the new supports. So moving averages are supports on the downside. Once you start going down, those are the moving averages, those are the supports. You can see here that actually the 100 worked better than the Fibonacci's, because it was holding the 100 moving average. The moving averages work better for retracement than the Fibonacci's. That's all I'm saying. You don't need Fibonacci numbers, and Fibonacci is 99% used for Fibonacci retracement. And the only time I can think of using the Fibonacci tool is for some kind of extensions to the upside, right? Some kind of extensions to the upside, and then you're looking for some kind of finding price discovery, finding next targets. I mean, because up there it's really hard to do, because it's not hard to do. The better way to find targets in the price discovery is by using the trend lines. Right? There are some trend lines, so you use some kind of trend lines up here, right? And you see this, you see, don't take this seriously, but this line. But we use some kind of buttons, right, to find some kind of targets here at above in the discovery area. So I think even trend lines are better than Fibonacci's to use on the discovery. But sometimes you are really out of ideas, and then you use Fibonacci extensions, but never Fibonacci retracement. I don't like that. I don't see any reason why people should use Fibonacci retracement. I don't see any reason, like literally zero reason to use Fibonacci retracement. That said, thanks for checking it out. Yeah, welcome. What did I check out, by the way? And used with pi cycle tool for the sell signal. Yeah, yesterday we checked the pi cycle indicator. It was quite nice, man. It was quite nice. If daily ABC, what is it? Daily ABC, we already had ABC and it's over. Yeah, this, if you are Elliott wave enthusiast, this is ABC. This is ABC wave, ABC. So this is finish. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C. So not right now you're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? I don't know how far, some 73,000. So this ABC correction already came up here, right? This is ABC correction, this is finished. Let's see on the weekly time frame. Right now on the weekly time frame, you know, if you're gonna have the ABC correction, AB, right now you have to have this C correction, but you know, people, you know, like to, you know, look at whatever fits their agenda, whatever fits their, you know, biased view. So you know, down here it's nice. A, B, C, support, we are at bottom, we are going up, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you have A, B, C, and you know, they like that. But when you tell them, okay, go to the weekly time frame, and you know, A, B, C, this over here, so people go like 1, where is 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, it doesn't matter. Maybe something 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not. This is actually the longest one. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then you have A, B, and right now you wait. But they don't want to believe this part. They don't want to believe this part. You know, that's A, B, C. No, this is A, B, C, and right now we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, so people change a little bit the view based on however it looks like. So they think this is A, B, C. And not this ABC, you know. But if this is ABC, that's nice. But this is the 1, 2 right now going for the 3. So this is the first part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no 6. But you know, I don't know much about Elliott waves analysis, but I know that the wave 3 is always the biggest wave. So 1, 2, and then go 3, 4, 5, right? And then you have the 3, 4, 5, and then I have A, B, C correction up here to back to 50,000, and then you continue. By the way, this 50,000 as a bottom was, you know, we did look into that, and we thought that that might indicate bottom. Around 50,000 should be the bottom, you know, after the next pull to the upside. But unfortunately, we are nowhere clear to figure that out. So right now, this might have been some kind of bottom, and right now going towards the upside. But like we said, we gotta, you know, before you get super bullish, you know, thinking about 100,000, you know, at least break these 3 resistances on the upside. Break 44, break 48, break 42, and then we can talk about 100K, okay? But, you know, we got a 3 small resistances we gotta break on the upside first. Yes, correct for price discovery. Fibonacci. If you want to hope you lay a fib down and go, that would be nice. What time frames do you use for your EMAs? Like there is 10, 20, 50, 100, 200 moving average, all time frames, doesn't matter. Like if you go down to 5 minute time frame, you can use the like 400 and 1000 moving average or whatever, right? Tiela, we don't need to worry about fractals head and shoulders from yesterday, right? Fractals head and shoulders from yesterday. Fractal was on the weekly, so you know, right now we are having a bullish stream. We don't want to talk about, you know, the big 2014 fractal. Moon, yeah, Moon is you know, Moon is definitely working out right now. Moon is also bullish. Moon is also, you see down here, Moon is also very, very bullish right now. So keep that in mind. 10, 20, 50, 100, 200. Yeah, yeah. A simple moving average, not exponential. Like I have a problem with exponential moving average, so simple moving average. How about a heads and shoulders? Yeah, there was somebody mentioning in the chat that there is some head and shoulders pattern here, but we haven't hit the target yet, and it's going very slowly. So I'm not quite sure if it's head and shoulders or not, but I can show you here. It goes something like here. This is the neckline. This should be the neckline, give or take. Let's move it up here. It is good enough. It is good enough. So this is the neckline. I'm gonna just join the head and shoulders pattern up here. Something like this up here, right? Not this one up here. I mean, we do the hopium thing. We do the hopium thing, and then the shoulders maybe. It should be something like this, right? So you got maybe even down here. It doesn't matter how you draw it. Depends on time frame. Depends on time. This is 1 hourly. This is 1 hourly. But you know, the head is still longer than the shoulder, so So it is some kind of head and shoulder pattern. Now the breakout of this, you know, the target for this head and shoulder pattern should be all the way at 36,000, something like that up here. At corresponds very nicely with this 1 hourly 200 moving average, give or take, right now when it starts going towards the upside. So it should be around 45, 46,000. Now if this plays out, if this head and shoulders plays out, we are looking at some kind of 36,000. We are pretty close right now. We are right now going up. Oh my god, we gotta check this, guys. We gotta check this. You know, this was impulsive move, and then you have the price going up. I want to see if the volume is going down here. If the volume is going down here, this might be, you know, we already know we're gonna get the pullback. So you know, the volume should already go down here right now. We're gonna get the pullback and then move towards the upside, right? The pullback is in the cards right now. But this over here, you know, bounce up here. So if the volume going down right now over here, that might be. So let's click on the volume, and the volume is going down. That's what I said. The volume is going down. The price is going up. We are waiting for this pullback right now. I don't think we can actually break the resistance at 44 or 45 right now. I think we need a pullback back to at least this 50 moving average up here, down here. 50 moving average, and then climb the 50 moving average, because the volume is going down. This is an impulsive move towards the upside, and this is very common you know, pattern, and it goes back down. When it does something, you know, when you have impulsive move towards the upside and the upside is without the volume, that's a bad sign, and it usually pulls back down. So you might pull back down before we actually continue towards the upside. But you know, the pullback was already in the books. We already said about the pullback. The pullback might happen, and that's the most probable thing right now, because right now, you know, we had a big move towards the upside. Right now the volume is kind of kicking down, so we gotta go back down here into these moving averages and bounce back. Like, that's what I think. These assumptions are really hard to do, but you know, how the price will actually react. Will we break right now? Will it go first down and then up? You know, these things are really hard to do. It's easy, you know, say there's a resistance, there's a support, and then you just wait and see how the price reacts to these levels, and you know, take action based on that. But saying it's gonna do exactly, you know, it's gonna go exactly up here and go exactly down there, and it's gonna go exactly above there before it hits some kind of resistance here and go back here, and then I'm gonna hit this one, and I'm gonna do something like this, and then I'm gonna break. Like, to create the perfect pattern, it's really hard. And the further this pattern go, like, that's insanely hard to do. But you know, the small move to the downside, maybe upside, you know, these things, you know, maybe it's gonna happen like that. 5 cycle top BTC indicator. Yeah, this pi cycle top is actually very good. We saw that, you know, we like that, you know. We're not arguing against the 5 cycle top. The 5 cycle top is doing its thing, man. It's only nice. Waiting, not a reverse indicator. At least I learn. I respect you. You can be ahead of others, and have been. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate it. We are trying to be ahead of others, man. We are looking what others are doing, and then we are pushing it one step further, man. We are pushing it always one step further. Your bear market indicator, Ivan Tech, is not making any videos. Yeah, it's good thing that you say that, man. It's good thing you're going to bear market. It's not making videos. He stopped making videos long time ago. He's focusing on the company, on the marbles or whatever his company is called, you know, programming and stuff like that. So you know, he stopped making, but he does come, you know, in and, you know, makes the video when there is a big fear in the market, you know, when we are dropping big time or something like that. He makes the videos. Why does he do that? You know, because a lot of people, he understands how YouTube works, you know, a lot of people watch that, so he makes a video and then talks about a little bit markets, you know, and then, you know, and then he talks about, you know, his you know, website development, you know, blockchain development company and stuff like that. So he's trying to, you know, to promote a little bit. But yeah, I think he's done. I think he's done with talking about, you know, the price and stuff like that. He has other things on his mind right now. So he has moved away from the YouTubers. But yeah, even Ivan Tech was suddenly a little bit bullish. I think, let's see here. Ivan on Tech, I think even he was suddenly a little bit bullish a while back. So this came 2 days ago. Bitcoin massive slaughter, yeah, 2 days ago. But 2 weeks ago at Cyber King's interview, NFT game, the next crypto altcoins are pumping, only the start. Actually, he was just, you know, shilling his coins. The Bitcoin bull market is still alive, but he was talking with the moon, and you know, the moon is always bullish. This was a month ago. Bitcoin smashed one of my Ethereum smashes. Bitcoin store resistance. Yes, this I want to tech the dancing monkey thing. I don't know. I want to tech dancing stuff. You know, it's funny. Richard Hard, Bitcoin breaking down, Mayday. Yeah, but yeah, he isn't making much videos anymore. He isn't making much videos anymore. iPhone already released. Did you buy for wife? Yes, I did. We are waiting on 24th, so tomorrow it should be coming. Or at least they said, like, I expected 24. So as soon as it's gonna be really, you know, I'm gonna show it off on the live stream. So it's cool. I think 39k is the lowest will drop before the moonshot. Well, 39 is pretty low. It's pretty low. Like if you go below 39,000, like up there, like there are still some resistance up here. But we said, like down here, like you start breaking this down here, it's not good sign, guys. It's not good sign. There's a very important trend line I don't think anyone is talking about. Connect the VIX from May 26th to June 21st. Lots of bounces of support and resistance on that line. Let's go check it out. I'm always interested in what's happening. We can use the historical chart up here without moving it. I just turn everything here. So the important line, he says from May 26th, that should be around here, May 26th. So on the bottom side, and the what are we going to connect it to? We are going to connect it June 21st. June 21st. I don't like it. I see the line, but you know, I don't like it. But why is this important right now? Why is this 21st? What is that? 24th? What do you say? 26th June, give or take. It's 26th June. Why is 26th June and this important? May, not March. This is May. Oh, sorry. May 26th down here. So are we looking at the top or the bottom? I'm guessing we are looking at bottom. Top. Amy David, thanks for your streams, TLA, in tune every morning. Cheers, man. Thanks for the bucks, Amy. Or Amy. I don't know. Is that your boyfriend, girlfriend, YouTube account? Or Amy is, you know, boy's name. I don't know. David, Amy, thanks for the bucks. I appreciate it. I'll not click the poll, but I will like the stream. KD, whatever you do, as long as you like the stream, I'm down with that. I don't know. You don't have to do the poll, you know, but you know. Both top weeks. How are you gonna do top weeks on July the 20th, man? June the 20th. This is July or June? This June. Sorry, June. Okay. June the 21st. June 21st. June 21st. That's down here, man. That's down here. Why would you use this, man? Why would you use 21st? This is daily. 26th May. May 26th. That's over here. That's the 20 over here. Why would you use this? Why don't you use this one up here? Like, this seems more important. This seems like we are hitting. Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! What are we gonna do with this, guys? Why did nobody tell me? Why did nobody tell me, guys? Wow. 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 God damn it. Well, would you look at that? Now we know. So now you see how important it is to break this resistance. But we are breaking this resistance. This is the wait. This is BLX. This is BLX. Wait. Maybe there is hopium. Maybe there is hopium. Well, not this chart. Let's do it on Coinbase. Let's remove everything. Maybe there is hopium, guys. Maybe wait. We were looking at the wrong chart. There is hopium, guys. There is hopium, because right now we are breaking that level. Although we did not break it yesterday, we are breaking today. So if today we cross this trend line up here, no problem whatsoever, no problem. But we gotta break the trend line. But we already knew that. We can already, no coffee today. You miss things without your coffee. No, I had the coffee earlier today. So we already breaking that right now. So we have to stay above this level. We have to stay above this level, 43,685. We have to stay above this level up here, guys. We gotta stay above this level. That's 43,685. We gotta stay above that level, guys. We gotta stay above that level today, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine as long as we stay above that level. As long as we stay above that level, no problem, okay? So it was important resistance, but it can also be super bullish resistance as well, because we just said, let's go a little bit back up here with our lines. Where are the lines? Okay, here are lines. We're gonna keep these lines. Now we're not gonna keep these lines. We're gonna go to this chart up here. I'm gonna remove this line up here. This line up here. So let's draw on this chart the very nice line. Let's go to this up here. So you can see here. We are already breaking that. So this is the resistance. This trend line resistance. This trend line resistance, right? That's the resistance, right? We are breaking it right now, and we are hitting these resistances up here, right? These up to, 3 resistances on top side up here. We are hitting that now. As long as we cross above it today, this trend line is broken. But if you can do the move all the way up here, it's gonna be super bullish. It's gonna be very, very bullish. It's gonna be very bullish. Doesn't matter. There's a lot of effing resistances on the way up. 1, 2, 3, and this is 4th resistance. There's like 4 resistance you have to break up. So you're just gonna see how it actually plays out. But you know, there is hoping, because right now we are trying to break it. So we're gonna see if we actually break. But it's nice line, definitely nice line. Very beautiful line, guys. Good find. I did not notice it. Very nice line. I like the line. The line is legit, guys. The line is definitely legit. It is definitely important. You know, somehow we gotta get back above the line. The line is legit, guys. The line is legit. I like it. I don't like it that here it's you know, playing around with the line. You know, that's the only thing that bothers me. But I'm thinking, you know, bigger time frames, it's not the line is not legit. Maybe it is legit on the bigger time frame. Yeah, on the weekly, let's go to daily. On the weekly we break it. It's okay. We're gonna see what's happening tomorrow, but you know, right now we got the moon, we got the bullish engulfing candle, we got everything, guys. 36 will complete W bottom and the moon. 36. Hopium 36. You want down here, you want this double bottom, or is this double bottom you are thinking about? This double bottom down here. So somebody asked me in the chat about, you know, double bottoms, and said that second left of a W pattern is usually higher than the previous. So he said the second leg is usually higher than the previous one. And why is that? Why does the W patterns, bottoming patterns, why is it so that the second leg is higher than the previous one? Why is that so? It's not always, but often. And why is that so, guys? Huge reverse cup and handle. Another deep down in October, the bulls take over. And a Merry Christmas. Yeah, that Merry Christmas, man. Love your accent, bro. Thanks, at least somebody does. To show buyers buying up. Higher lows. Now, I'm gonna, like, I have a theory about that. Because, you know, he asked me and I was thinking about it. And I have a theory about that. It's not always, you know. So the W patterns should actually form, you know, if it's forming on the support, on a horizontal support, they are usually on the same place, right? So if it's forming on a horizontal support, they're on the same place. But oftentimes these W bottoms usually or often don't happen on a horizontal support. They happen on the moving average support. And if you look at it, for example, this 200 moving average, sorry, 100 moving average, it's kind of going towards the upside, right? So if we're gonna get some kind of W pattern down here, something like this up here, you will see already that this bottom is lower than this bottom, so this bottom is higher, so you get this second higher bottom. And the what second higher bottom is indicating is that this is getting support on certain moving average. So find that moving average, you know, that might be important as well, right? So these W patterns, when doing this, they're usually getting support on the moving averages and not horizontal supports, because horizontal support would be something like this up here, this top up here. This is indicating of horizontal support, so you got some kind of you know, some kind of you know, W pattern on a, you know, where the bottoms are actually in line. But oftentimes they are not in line. They are something like this, and that's because there is some kind of moving average going over here, and you still get this double bottom support. But you know, people don't know this double bottom because it's screwed, but it's usually because of the way I see it. It's usually because of the moving averages. Always better to have the right answer but not get to creds. Emma Rising. Ah, there you go. Sorry, debuting. I did not read. You know, as soon as he said, you know, higher lows, you know, I stopped reading. If I just waited 1 second, you know, good call, man. Good call. Good call, man. The beauty knows this stuff. The beauty knows this stuff, guys. The beauty knows stuff on the daily. Also, a line from November 26th, a line on December. Okay, lines, guys. We are talking about lines. Let's see this nice second line. Okay, let's see another line. Somebody's posting another line. November 26, 2020. Oh, that's long way back, man. That's long way back. 2020 November. Oh, up here is bottom or top line. Support. So bottom. Okay, support resistance. Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? To 7th September. December. I'm guessing 7th September right now. This can be the right line, man. But 7th September up here, or this is the 7th September. Are you talking about this line? Something's off. To the top. It's not as beautiful as the previous one. 7th September. It must be the bottom, and then this is 26th. It should be the bottom down here. That's 25th. The sudden rise in energy made multitasking the stream and focusing Zoom meeting extremely hard. Zoom meetings, man. When is that thing gonna stop, man? When's that thing gonna stop? No, it's not this one. Well, Amar, you gotta give me the right dates and you gotta give me bottom and tops, man. Because this is 7th September. Is it 7th September 20 or 7th September on the 20? Okay, so 7th September up here, and the... Oh, I see it. Is this the line? It's a little bit big. Let's clear it up. I think it's 7th September. Yeah, I see it now. 7th September, because it is a pivot point up there. And then these are top up here in 23. But it is nice, but it's not as nice because, you know, this maybe on the weekly time frame. It is nice, but it's not nice enough. I think it's not nice enough. Let's see if we can actually do something with the line. Like it's kind of not hitting my sweet spots, you know. I see it, but it's I see it, but I don't like it that much. I don't, because it gets broken a lot of times. It gets broken, like, you know, jumping around it here. It's not getting respect it needs. You know, good lines need respect. Good lines need respect. I'm going to talk about a little bit about our RESPCT, you know, respect right now. And let's talk about respect right now. So you see this line up here, guys. Let's see this line. This is called respect, okay? This is called respect. And the more respect the line gets, the nicer it is. Okay, so this is the respect. When you have a line and it's getting respected, we like that, okay? So, for example, over here, right down, even from the very start towards the upside, it got respect. Next time, this is respect. It goes down, and next time it got respect. Respect, respect, from the very start, right? Look here, perfect respect. This is respect. Then bounce to the upside, down here, respect. This is here, this is right, the disrespect line, but it's like, no, get the F up there, right? This is respect on the dollar. All of this is respecting the line. And right now, even the move, breaking the line towards the downside, and then move towards the upside without breaking, this is the respect. So when the line is being respected by the price, that's a good line. And the more time the line is being respected, the nicer the line is, right? So when you find a very nice line, what you're gonna notice online, it's being respected, and we want respect, okay? We demand respect on the lines. We demand respect. So when lines are getting respect, that's nice. Yeah, likes on this stream also demands a respect. RESPCT. Do you know what it means to me? Remember the song, guys. Remember the song. RESPCT. Respect. Yeah, so we like the respect. That's why I was saying, like, when line is respected, it's a nice line, you know. So I'm looking for respect on the line. So I'm looking for a line getting very nice touches where the price is actually, you know, using it. Because what you're gonna notice is the line that has a lot of respect is probably gonna be very respected even in the future, and you know, everybody's watching that line. So that line is very important. The new line is respected across time frames. The new line, it's going up, which is nice. Yeah, Tila, did you recently buy any altcoins? Yeah, I did. I actually did. I bought the dip, guys. I bought the dip yesterday, or was it the day before that? I bought the dip. I bought down here, guys. I bought down here. You don't think, you know, I made the video. You know, there was a video. The late adopter. If you go to the late adopter, there was a video, and I said, like, how to catch a falling knife. There is a video. Where is it? Video. There is the video here. It's right. Where is the damn video? There is it. How to catch a falling knife in stocks or crypto. Okay, so I made the video. The late adopter. So how do you actually catch a falling knife? I was browsing YouTube and I saw this video called How to Catch a Falling Stock, September 13th, that's today. And I was actually interested to watching the video because, you know, I wanted to learn something new. You know, I wanted to learn how to catch a falling knife. Now, unfortunately, he talks about a lot of stuff, you know, but not actually about how catching the falling knife. You know, there are a lot of memes and stuff like that. And so this guy made a video. Suddenly I was, you know, browsing YouTube and I see this guy video, How to Catch a Falling Stock. And he literally doesn't say how to do that. So, you know, I thought to make a video, how to catch a falling knife in stocks and crypto, like, you know, some actual beneficial, you know, ways to do that. How do you catch the knife? You know, how do you catch the knife? So I made a video. So if you want to know how, you can go and watch the video. That said, we, you know, on the live stream yesterday, not on live stream, on Patreon, down here, I bought at 40 down here. I did not buy the very dip because it just went too fast. If you go to the 1 hourly, 1 minute candle, you know, it went just too fast. It went just too fast. You can see here, I bought up, you know, bought some Bitcoin up here at 160. But you know, the problem was that it just went too fast. You know, when it started going up here, you know, I didn't even have time to press the button before it got up here, right? So the bottom was definitely in, you know, and you know, the bot, you know, the dip was bought like the dip should be bought, and that's nice. But I also bought AVAX, and I'm gonna explain to you why I bought AVAX just in a second. I bought AVAX. AVAX is right now Since the dip, I bought at 50. AVEX did not buy actually the very deep. Let's go to the daily time frame up here for this. Maybe 1 hour is nice. Okay, so where did I buy? At here at 50. It wasn't actually down here. It was here at 57.10 or something like that, down here. So I bought AVEX down here at 50 cents because I already knew that, you know, we are at some kind of bottom because of Bitcoin, because of the falling knife, and you know, buying AVEX down. So why did I buy AVEX? Somebody asked me yesterday in the live stream or day before that, like, do you think that altcoins that perform well during the dip are better than other? And I do actually think that it is the case. So AVEX, while everything was minus 10-20%, AVEX was sitting at 0%, maybe a little bit in red, maybe a little bit in green, but it was 0. So it was showing strength in a really bloody market, and that's why I bought at AVEX. Now, before I continue up here, so I would have something like 40% right now on the buy, right? I would have 40% on the buy on the right now. On a Bitcoin, I would have something like how much? Something like 10% on the Bitcoin, which is pretty fine, Now I got 0 gains, but that story I'm gonna leave for the Patreons, you know, for the Patreons. Later I'm gonna tell the Patreons, because I actually sold everything, so I'm in 0. So I don't actually have any AVEX or any Bitcoin, but I sold, and you know, I'll tell the story for the Patreons. You know, I gotta keep something for the guys, you know, putting the food on my table. But yeah, I bought AVEX and a bit, but I didn't buy AVEX because, you know, I like the project or whatever. You know, I bought it because of, you know, that one guy saying, you know, do you think that projects or altcoins that are performing well during a bloody market are better than others? I actually do think so. So keep that in mind. And I've seen it a lot of times, like, there are some good altcoins, like everything's big, but these altcoins kind of holding these moving, they're holding the supports, even though they're bleeding maybe 10%, they're still holding the big supports. And you know, sometimes you can see on the chart that they have more bullishness than other ones. So I knew that AVEX one of those, you know, so got in AVEX. Don't forget add-on Tor. Yeah, let's do the Cardano for the Tor. The Tor is our new TA fans club member. So if you wanna catch your coin, you know, talked about, you know, join the TA fans club, you get to pick the coin. You got to pick the coin. So let's see what's happening with Cardano up here, down here. The DK says dumped down here. Now the DK in the chat, the TA fans club member, he was calling 1.8. You know, but 1.88 is pretty decent. Or was this line just put down here? I don't know how he put the line. Doesn't matter. I think we just put the line randomly up there. But he was saying 1.8. It is pretty close. DK, you're pretty close, so that's all good. Let's right now remove everything down here and see how this looks on the weekly time frame. Let's pop some moving averages and see the nice dump this move to the downside. This is actually quite nice, you know, the fact that, you know, we managed to get this big you know, wick to the upside. We bounced off of the 20 moving average. So only thing right now, this is gonna happen something like this. We go up, we go down to the moving average, and right now we're gonna start. If we start hugging the moving average, that's gonna be a bad sign. Because if we start doing something like this up here, that's a bad sign, because you are hugging the moving average, and that usually breaks on downside. I'm gonna explain to you why. The best case scenario is just like bouncing off of this and going towards the upside. Even if you start going here, you know, at one point you have to bounce towards the upside, because these patterns, when the price goes suddenly towards the upside, then crashes down to the moving averages and then kind of follows the moving average. There is some moving average up here. So it goes straight up, there is some moving average up here, and it crashes down to the moving averages and then starts following the moving average. Oftentimes it just drops down. Okay, so you don't want that to happen here. Now this is the weekly time frame, so it's gonna take like 7, 14, 21, like it can take a month's time, you know, for this actually to drop down. But I'm just saying, in the long term, this is actually a good sign. But eventually, you want to, you know, you want to escape the moving averages towards the upside. But that's the weekly. That's the weekly. Let's go see what's happening on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, unfortunately, does not look that good. Unfortunately, right now hitting big resistance here on the daily. We did have engulfing candle up here, but we are right now hitting the resistance. So right now the resistance, you know, the big level to break is of course the 10 moving average. but you know, total bullishness comes after 2.45. The problem here is just like XRP and Cardano did the same thing. This is the 50 moving average, and it went smack the 50 moving average and was, you know, jumping around on 50 moving average, and then it broke it down. Now that we broke the 50 moving average down, we gotta get back above it. So let's say the 50 moving average is the benchmark at you know, what level you gotta get back above. Did we get back above that? Yes. So one support we did hold down here, but you know, the 50 moving average is right now the support to the upside, because it was holding for so long time. It was holding for so long time. So the 50 moving average, this yellow line, needs to hold. This yellow line needs to hold right now, and so not needs to hold. We need to break towards the upside. So as long as we are right now below the yellow line, that's resistance. So I would like if the price right now went above the yellow line. Now whether that's gonna happen or not, it's hard to call. But it does not look happy right now, so we're gonna see. We did get this support on the downside. Let's see if there is support. Yeah, there is definitely support. We hit this support on 1.9. So technically we did go down right now, and we are holding support. But what we need to do right now is bounce, right? We need to bounce. Now the difficult stuff comes, you know, figuring out whether you're gonna bounce or not. Is there a trend line up here? Yeah, it is. There is the trend line. So we are holding the trend right now, even though, you know, we went up here and bounced, and right now going down. The trend, breaking the trend is gonna be quite bad. Let's see if there is another trend up here. Yeah, we did break the trend. So this is called the bump and run. You got a lead in, you got a bump, and then once you hit the top, you got what's called the run. And the bump and run is actually technically, you know, once you break the leading trend line, that's when, you know, it becomes bad. So somehow this does not look that good, guys. This does not look that good. So maybe also altcoins might actually help us figuring out the Bitcoin. So just by looking at altcoins right now, this move does not look good, guys. The fact that we are not, you know, I mean, we are back below the resistance, but until we actually break it above, you know, we are not good. I think we have to break it above. But right now we are sitting at the resistance. So we're gonna see how this actually looks. Let's see 4-hourly time frame. It is getting rejected by the 50 right now, a little bit maybe, but you know, that's in the books. Short term, maybe small pullback to these moving averages. You don't want to fall back. Where do you not want to fall back? You don't want to fall back below this line up here. That's 2.17. You don't want to fall back below that, because then we will be also below moving average and stuff like that. So 2.70, you don't want to fall below 2.17 in the short term, at least. 2.17 down here. What's that? This is 2.19, 2.19, 2.7. It's pretty close. But yeah, it was nice pump. But right now you're sitting at the support, at the resistance. There's a lot of resistance up here. It's not only this one is broken down here. That's a good thing. But these down here are not broken. These down here, this one up here, especially this 2.38 is not broken. So yeah, and you know what we always say: buy support, sell resistance. Do not buy resistance and hope it's gonna go up. Okay. Never do that. Never go up to the resistance. Doesn't matter where the resistance is, and then, you know, hope it's gonna go up, or get the FOMO and thinking like it's gonna break it and I'm gonna be left behind. You know, that's a bad thing. You always buy the support. Doesn't matter what kind of support. Buy the support, not the resistance. Keep that in mind, guys. Tila, do you think TK's prediction last night for a trace will play out? ARA 177, Bitcoin 36,379, XRP 0.76. It might play out. It might play out just by looking on the 177. Where's 177? Down here, 177. I don't think we are going down for the 177, guys. I gotta be honest with you. If we start going down here, because right now this is the big support is at 192, I think, around 192. Because this got support, that's fine. The big support is 192. So if we go down here, I don't think we are going down just because of the 171. The big support on Cardano right now is at 200 moving average, and that's 162. So 171 doesn't make big sense to me. Let's look at a weekly time frame. Now 172 doesn't make big sense to me. Like, you got a 185, 172, 177 doesn't make big sense to me. 162 makes more sense, and even this one up here at 167 makes more sense down here. So if we do go down more down here, these levels do make more sense to me. But then if you break the 20 moving average and you know, these levels get pretty weak because of this 50 moving average on the downside. But you know, 200 moving average sitting down here, the support. So I think these 66 levels sound more legit. So this, now that we said that this looks bearish, this move looks bearish and you know, might crash down. If it breaks this, I don't think we're just going to 77, just a little bit more down. I think we might go all the way down to 66 or something like that. I think that might be the case. So yeah, sure, that might happen. Bitcoin, what was on Bitcoin? 36.3. So he's saying 36.3, yeah, give or take up here. This also does make sense for me. It's just like a random number taken out from somewhere where I don't see it. What I see, I see 50 moving average. Let's clean up here. So he's saying 36.3. Okay, give or take. What I'm seeing is the 50 moving average. Let's make his line different color, yellow. So this is CK. And we have blue lines right now. So blue lines, I'm seeing this level. Let's change the blue lines somewhere. I'm seeing these supports, right? I'm seeing these supports. And if we break these supports, I'm seeing, you know, way down. So I'm not looking at 36.3 or something like that. I don't see this as important support. I see more important supports at between 38, 39,000 and down here at 31, 32,000. I think these two are more important than this 36.4. I don't see 36.4. I think this is some kind of Fibonacci number that I'm not seeing. I think that's some kind of Fibonacci number, but I think these are more important levels. That said, there is 34k level, guys. There is 34k level, and 34k levels it hasn't showed the level. I'm gonna show you the level down here. Let's go to the daily time frame. There's a lot of lines here, but you can see here. You can see up here there is a head and shoulders pattern, right? And this head and shoulders pattern had a target down here at 31,000. Now there is the same kind of head and shoulders playing out right now. Head and shoulders pattern, Now this head and shoulders pattern works out, the targets are 34. So I do see some kind of 34 target, but it's a long shot. And right now this head and shoulders pattern is not actually playing out because we are back inside this falling wedge. So this falling wedge actually should play out on the upside. But downside, it can happen. Like we are not proponent of any side. Like we don't know what, the manipulators to be are gonna do. So everything is up on the table, but I don't see this 36 level. I don't see the 36 level. That's what I'm saying. But Cardano does not look good, all that good right now, and might have some small, but it has to pump. It has to pump above this level. Then we can talk about bullishness. 55 EMA is the difference, lol. Yeah, maybe it's the EMA. I don't know what he is looking at, man. That's why he sees other numbers than me, And I'm not saying that he might be wrong or that other people are wrong, If they are correct, they are correct. But I don't see it. My levels are not the same. So what do you see? I just told you what I see, man. I see moons. I see support between 38 and 39,000, and I see support down here at 31, 32,000, and then we got to go further back. There might be some other support as well, but I think these two are more important. I don't think this 36.3 or whatever it's a thing. Not long term. Yeah, we don't do long term. CK used the 55 religiously. Yeah, I know. CK used 21 and 55. I see moons. And we got a moons, guys. Who else got the moons? We got the moons, guys. We got the moons. See the moons. I mean, you gotta believe the moons, guys. You gotta believe it. I see the best tech analysis. So anyways, guys, that's it for today. What time is this? Oh, we had a 4-hourly close. We did not check. Let's see the 4-hourly close. Okay, 4-hourly close closed in green. That's nice. Right now having some kind of pullback. That's nice. We are expecting this pullback back to the moving averages, or maybe even sideways movement. Sideways movement would be nice because that's more bullish. And then once we hit these 10-20 moving averages, then we can bounce. But if we break them on the downside, guys, if we break the 10-20 on the downside, be careful. Be very, very careful. That said, thanks for and the planets. Yeah, we got moons and the planets But we're gonna come to the planets because I haven't watched it. I haven't checked into it, but you know, I'm gonna check the planets as well. You know, the retrograde and equinox and stuff like that, you know. I gotta figure it out. I haven't figured it out. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. Right now, some kind of small pullback. Do not go back below 10 and 20 moving average on the 4-hourly. Daily looks nice. Daily looks nice. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out. Yesterday, somebody had a big birthday and said, you know, make the big arrow to the upside for my birthday. I forgot to do that, man. I'm sorry. I don't remember. But here's the biggest arrow I can make right now. Let's zoom out. Let's make a really nice present. And we won't have this happen really fast. We don't want to wait. This is in November, July 22nd. Yeah, that's nice. 675,000. That's for you, man. That's for you, man. Maybe further up. Why not? What's that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4.7 million. That's nice. We're going with the 4.7 million. Anyways, guys, the guy from yesterday, you know, happy birthday. Thor, thanks for joining the TF fans club. Enjoy the green name, enjoy the emoji. Welcome to the crew. That said, everybody, for thanks, you know, on the way out, hit the like button, subscribe if not subscribed. Come, maybe if there is a live stream, you know, that's gonna come if something big happens, or maybe I just, you know, do random live streams. That's it. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. See you guys tomorrow, same time, 9 AM Central European time. You know, maybe we get a little bit smarter tomorrow. 38,000 is a fractal target if it plays out like it has been. 38k would be nice. Have a good day. See you guys. Bye. Where is the stop button? There is the stop button.